What's going on, everybody? Crustless Crypto here, back in the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're about 70 subscribers left until we hit 2,500 subscribers, guys. I would like to say thank you for that. Again, I'm giving $150 worth of EGLD as a giveaway once we hit 2,500 subscribers. So smash it and support the channel. I do have a link tree, as you guys can see here. It has all my social media links, all my content, NFTs for sale. Make sure you guys go on it. It's in the description down below and check it out if you want. So again, coming to you guys in my hotel room. The one thing I hate, well, two things I hate is, one, I do not have 3 monitors. I'm using one single gaming laptop, so it sucks because I'm spoiled in a way where I can just navigate from my OBS to, my content, and then another thing, notes on my other monitor. Now everything's on one, so it's kind of, hard for me to navigate between windows. Also, just real quickly, this couch hurts my back. My chair, I'm able to just sit back in it, have nice back support. Here, if you guys notice, I'm scrunching over like, behind a campfire or something. So it really sucks, but I don't care. I'm here to make videos for you guys and cover what you guys want me to. Let's get right into the video here. So the market right now is in the red. Now, a lot of coins have dropped 10-15%. And as we're going to see in a minute here, a lot of coins are not looking good. Now, there's many reasons why people are speculating the price has dropped. I mean, Bitcoin is at $43,000 and the market is at 2.02 trillion. So definite significant losses if you are trading actively, so rest in peace to all traders out there. Now, looking at the EGLD price specifically, it's at $204. It took a nosedive and people's profits or holdings, took a hit from this. Now, am I worried about this? Absolutely not. I'm going to get into why not in a second, but I mean, Elrond's market cap dipped to $4 billion. As we know, it was around $7, $8, $9 billion, and we can see that from going back to the year here. And again, yeah, it touched almost $10 billion. Definitely has been cut by, 30-40%, if my math's right. So am I worried? Again, not really. I'm just going to continue to buy more as soon as I can. EGLD, Cyto, MEX, there are some other tokens that I'm looking at, specifically ESDTs, Elrond standard digital tokens. Definitely I'm wanting to purchase some more of those, and we're going to be covering one in this video. Checking the market every day and every second won't help you. Stick to the long-term goal/plan and you will be fine. Again, I'm long-term with these coins. I'm long-term with blockchain in general. I do not care about this. I'm going to buy some more when I can, and dollar cost average. And again, make sure you guys do proper risk management. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice, but make sure you guys are conducting that proper risk management. It's important. People do speculate that the Bitcoin price may have been affected by the Kazakhstan turning off internet. So there's a huge protest going on in Kazakhstan, taking over, Capitol buildings and whatnot. People over there are not liking what the government's doing. And I'm not going to read this article, but basically what's going on, they turned off the power, and, network connectivity has completely dwindled, 0%. People don't have access to the internet now because they didn't want people organizing events or whatnot. So a lot of mining, Bitcoin mining, went on in Kazakhstan. So it's crazy to see how a country, in Central Asia can affect the Bitcoin price. And this is something that's concerning. All over the world, there's chaos. I mean, we all know from China cracking down on mining, Bitcoin mining. So again, it says here, Kazakhstan accounted for 18% of the total global Bitcoin mining hash rate. So over a fifth, pretty much a fifth of the global Bitcoin mining hash rate has been affected. And honestly, let's do the math here. Just going back here, I mean, Bitcoin's down 7-10%. Is this a conspiracy? I'm not sure, but it may be affecting the price in a negative way. So guys, for those who are not tracking, really quickly, the Maiar app has now launched its NFTs availability. So you are able to see and send, receive, and view it on your profile. So there's no update with the app per se. All you need to do is go to the Maiar app, go into your profile tab and scroll down to the bottom, and then the NFT option should show. Now, you might have to restart the app like I did because it wasn't showing at first, but I got it working. So pretty awesome stuff. You're actually able to send it through the Maiar wallet. A lot of people didn't understand the Elrond web wallet or didn't use it. So it's good that we can finally do it on the app now. So awesome stuff. So in this video, guys, I wanted to cover a ESDT ecosystem. It's called QoWatt. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I want to shout out Papa Doc. He put this on my radar, and someone else who had messaged me in my direct messages in my Twitter. asking me to cover it or asked if I knew about it. So we're going to be looking at this right now. So transitioning to their website, it's the QoWatt. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right again. So they say here that they're the first French green startup building on Elrond. And they are saying QoWatt, the first French startup to run on green energy reinforced by the Elrond blockchain technology. The goal here is to be able to deliver and maintain from the QoWatt charging stations 40% of the electricity generated by renewable energy. So they are trying to focus in the renewable energy sector, as you guys can see here from this clean energy badge here on this website. Scrolling down here, they have a token that's being built on the Elrond blockchain. So it states here that the QoWatt token allows you to acquire limited NFTs, which can be stored on our platform in order to collect important rewards. 3 types of even more exclusive NFTs provide their holders, in addition to the rewards, with discounts of up to 16% on the recharging of their electric vehicle from the QoWatt charging stations. Now, they are having a bold goal here and what they're wanting to incentivize their token for. Now, as you guys can see here, you buy the QoWatt, you mint an NFT, you stake that NFT, and then you can earn it and discounts. So, again, they're getting into the renewable energy space, especially in France, right? For those who don't know, I'm French Canadian. You know, that's pretty cool. So scrolling down here, they state that the feature is here. We invite you to read our white paper so that you can discover their ultra innovative model, their characteristics of the QWT token, and the details of its business model, and the reasons why we chose the Elrond blockchain, and the different NFTs that can be minted and their numerous advantages. So again, they also stay here, but above all, so that you can share our vision and be the actors of the QoWatt project. Now, I'll get into the white paper. We're actually going to be covering it in its entirety. I want to scroll down, though, real quickly. They are in a pre-sale stage. So they are in their phase 1 right now. If I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comments if I'm mistaken, but it says their pre-sale phase 3 will start in July 1st of 2022. So again, phase 3 is coming soon. As we see here, it does show phase 1 out of 10, and each phase is containing 3.3 million tokens. And if you guys want to purchase this right now, you can. I mean, each phase again contains 33.3 million tokens, and they're going for about 0.0068. Don't know what that is. I think euros. So probably less or more for the US dollar. I'm just going to round it off, maybe saying 8 cents or 0.08 cents, 0.008 cents, I'm sorry. Or you can just go off of the EGLD denominator there. So they are in pre-sale, and you guys can see here a lot of people may or may not be buying this right now. I don't hold any. I'm going to do more research on it, but I like what they're doing so far. Their partners here, definitely a varied group of entities. You have all of these different kind of entities that are partnered with them, and I'm not familiar with much of them. I know TEDx is on there. I know about them. But other than that, I'm not too familiar on all the other ones. But that's cool that they're out there, actually integrating with other entities, and maybe they are investing with them, as venture capitalists. So their team here, an expert team, one of the strong points of the QoWatt project will undoubtedly be the management team behind it, a 100% public team, rich in expertise, technical skills, and human qualities. We are pleased to present the members of the management team. So this is their team here. So they got the founder and CEO, Hugo Manto. Don't know where he's based out of. It doesn't matter, but, just as where everyone's from kind of way. I would like to know, where is he coming from, maybe from France. You have project manager here, Kevin Moreau. You have the ecosystem manager, Ambassador Elrond Spain, Jose F. Aznar, and then you have the DApp development manager, founder, and CEO of Moonlorian. So actually, that's pretty cool. I think Moonlorian is the NFT, those little astronaut ones that I covered in a previous video. And then, do they have anyone else? Yes, they have the technical advisor, DApp, and smart contracts. It's Kevin Lallement. You have the website development manager, general director of Smart Impact, Stanislas Motot. Hopefully, I pronounced that right. And then you have the UI UX designer website in DApp, Celine Gillard. You have the marketing designer, Patrice Balloon, community expert, community admin, Elrond warrior, Todd Newman, the editor and translator, community contributor, Elrond France, Paul Goetz. And then lastly here, you have the social network manager, Hakim Corso Tlemcani. So very, very big team here, and very varied individuals. They have a lot to offer. I am assuming, just from what I'm seeing here to the table, lots of different experiences, expertise, and they are taking this seriously. So that's awesome that they're showing who the team is. I don't know if they link to their LinkedIns. Yes, they do, because I can see it on the bottom left of my screen here. So it's very nice that they are networked, they're doxed in a way, and they're showing that, hey, we are a dedicated professional team wanting to create a product for you guys. So I think that's cool. So that was really it with the website. Pretty clean. They are in the beginning stages, so there has a lot for them to be working on right now. We're, again, very early in this process. Now, I wanted to look at the white paper, just like I said, and the tokenomics. I will not cover it verbatim. I'm going to nitpick ones that I believe I should be talking about in this video. But again, I'll put the link in the description down below if you would like to read the white paper in its entirety. It's only about 22 pages, so not too bad of a read. So starting off with their abstract here, they state that they're facilitating the global adoption of electric mobility with the first green energy charging solution powered by Elrond's technology, Europe's first negative carbon blockchain, which Elrond is touting as. Now, QoWatt is a company committed to the energy transition. It is driven by a single mission: building the largest European network of charging infrastructure for electric vehicles at the heart of commercial spaces and business centers. So they aspire to combine the concepts of eco-sustainability and energy efficiency with those of the blockchain and decentralized finance. So in my opinion, doing things that are in the space and realm of clean, green energy, where society is kind of taking it now, is extremely important. Just from not only a economical standpoint, but from a perspective, or should I say a political one. What I mean by that is, if you have individuals, right, who are, woke, or you don't even have to be woke, but the new generation, where it's all about clean, renewable energy, right? You have these individuals that are going to be more attuned and more inclined to support these kind of projects and initiatives, because it is promoting that, and again, that mission of clean energy. So it states here that QoWatt dreams to help create a future where humanity can unlock its full potential, and the QoWatt model can be replicated across the entire energy proving industry and has the power to help the formation of a deflationary green token and to integrate directly with the economy of smart green cities. The feature is decentralized, it is deflationary, and it is eco. The inclusiveness of the platform is open and collectively owned. And then the first French green startup linked to a ESDT QWT with real utility building on Elrond, the first carbon negative blockchain. An economic that protects the interests of investors and users, increasing the value and impact of the QoWatt token, which will be the first future-driven DeFi token with the social function of creating an eco-sustainable future in a quick and profitable manner. So again, they're trying to implement positive changes towards eco-compatibility, and on top of that, they are trying to provide a DeFi-based distribution infrastructure in order to, again, empower their vast community who are adopting and boosting eco-sustainable recharging units for electric vehicles. Easiest thing to kind of relate that to is Teslas. Now, covering the market opportunity here. So the European Green Deal is a set of policy initiatives by the European Connection with an overarching aim of making the European Union to become the world's first climate neutral bloc by 2050. So again, the European Union has already kind of focused this, and this is something that they're trying to support. There are already more than 10 million electrical vehicles on the world's roads today, and this number will grow above and beyond 100 million within the current decade. During 2021 in France, 1 of every 5 cars sold was an electrified model, and I'm going to be purchasing one in the near future as well. They state here that QoWatt, France's first operator of charging infrastructures for co-owners, provides an investment solution to benefit the co-ownership and facilitates the process of getting its collective recharging solution approved by the co-owners. And then from installation to support, QoWatt takes care of everything. The property managers and co-owners do not have to handle any issues. A win-win partnership. And this is really powerful. I think they're getting into a very lucrative market here. A lot of opportunity for not only profit and growth, but making an impact in terms of the environment. So this is awesome. I think it's a really good idea, really good initiative so far. And it's, again, win-win partnership. The co-owners have nothing to spend. QoWatt takes care of 100% of the investment. The co-owners benefit from the performance of the installation through a fee for each kilowatt delivered. I believe I read that right. And then the QoWatt amortizes the installation and management of the infrastructure by receiving a return on the recharger. So in a way, everybody is winning. So what I think is important is the industrial opportunity that they state. The current situation for consumers is using charging terminals is often complicated. The user has to usually install up to 20 different applications, each requiring registration, and most of the current chargers are installed in the center of a town or in shopping malls. There are few to none chargers in work and office areas. And yes, availability is one of the biggest things. If there's no electric vehicle charging stations in the parking lot to a grocery store, I'm going to park wherever I need to because I'm not going to be walking a mile in order to get and buy groceries. So being able to make it available is super important for consumers and especially to increase kind of more mass adoption of electric type vehicles. It says here that the QoWatt disruptive charging towers, the tech add its value. A ultra simple terminal that has contactless payment by credit card without prior registration required, and a charging station offering the best speed/price ratio. Again, also a charging station that is compatible with all electric mobility operators. And the preferred spots, which is that geo added value. The QoWatt will select carefully the charging spots to ensure the full use of the network. Relevant charging spots will maximize the total delivery of kilowatt per hour. The blockchain added value is the Elrond blockchain allows to automate processes with the QWT in an efficient, low cost, low latency, and secure way, and limited staking/voting on the NFT system. Now, they cover this kind of in more detail. Their staking rewards are exclusive for investors with an NFT seat, and your NFT allows you to participate in the QoWatt decentralized autonomous organization governance. Each kilowatt sold in the towers generates 0.85 kilowatt QoWatt to the rewards wallet. So that's actually really cool. So what they're trying to do is when they have these towers installed, they want it to pay users in KWT. And that KWT is eligible if you have an NFT. That is definitely a different way to implement NFTs. Now, my biggest concern is the infrastructure. Probably is one of the biggest obstacles they're going to have to cover. Actually installing these things, what's it going to take? How long is that going to take? And if they're going to be starting with France, it's kind of like a first kind of, tryouts in a way to see how scalable they can go. That's going to be cool to see. And again, initiatives like this are probably going to be more receptive for investors out there, especially with the new kind of initiatives that are being pushed. So this is their exponential growth plan, their 8-year plan. So 2022, we're literally here. They have nothing right now, and they want to get up to at least 550, 560 charging stations in the next 8 years. So this is a definite 8-year opportunity that we might be seeing. Now, it's the execution that's probably going to be the most important part when it comes to this. They state here that the QoWatt spot dealing model will allow the charging network to grow really fast, starting with 2 charging point models, an eCity and an eFast. So semi-fast with a max delivery of 22 kilowatts per vehicle, and ultra-fast charger with a max delivery of 250 kilowatts per vehicle. So again, they're starting very small and they wanted to exponentially build that. The number of eFast chargers is lower as they're more expensive, but on the other hand, their kilowatt daily delivery is really high. Most of the network will be eCity as the majority of the vehicles are compatible with the solution. So compatibility as well. Accessibility, compatibility, the two go hand in hand in order to make sure a lot of people can use it. So guys, probably what's the most exciting part of this, other than that, is the 10 reasons why they selected Elrond. And not a lot of teams, entities, projects actually explain why they are using the network that they're using. So they actually kind of lay it out here. So the 10 reasons why they selected Elrond. They're innovative, right? The last generation blockchain network. Robustness, 5.9 billion market cap with more than 1 million wallets. The security, a decentralized network with 3,200 nodes around the world with exclusive secure proof of stake protocol. They have trust, the runtime verification, NASA spinoff, which audits the protocol to ensure the quality and security in each code line. Growth, plus 200 partner program and business development program, and usability, the Maiar app, the most easy to use non-custodial wallet. Liquidity, decentralized exchange with more than 2 billion total value locked. Scalability, starting with 1,500 transactions a second, speed at cost at 0.01 cents per transaction, with the capacity to increase bandwidth as the market is needed. And community, committed and fast-growing audience that supports new projects built on the network. Sustainability is a carbon negative network, so it's actually the perfect fit for this type of project. So the QoWatt economic model here, they state in this white paper, is pretty robust. And as you guys can see here, the innovative QoWatt economic model allows to create value for all the parties involved, creating a perfect link between the industrial business success and the investor's return of investment. It's especially designed to be interesting in the early years of the project and also in the long run. The model is based in three main pillars: the limited NFTs, again, the RFID card with extra benefits, and the dynamic supply backed by real business results. So I'm not going to get too nitty gritty with it, but this is kind of their flow chart, what they want to kind of do. The QoWatt is producing, having pre-sales right now, phase 1, phase 2, and doing the all the way up to phase 10, establishing that liquidity pool on the Maiar DEX. That's one of their missions, is to get actually listed on the Maiar DEX, create their NFTs and actually start, implementing their infrastructure, and then boom, bada bing, bada boom, actually having a fully working product and ecosystem. So this is their limited NFT seats. So the staking benefits are organized in 5 tiers for all investors. The higher the tier, the fewer the seats, and each tier has 3x more rewards than the previous tier. So this kind of like trading cards, where you have the common, you have the uncommon, rare, legendary, and then the epics. A lot of NFTs I'm noticing are starting to transition to this now. Not just a rarity score like Stramosi. I think with the rarity score, it doesn't give me that sense of collecting. I like the system where you have a levels of the cards. So here you have bronze, argent, and then the platinum and diamond. So actually the way that they're naming these is actually very unique, and I think that's pretty cool. Owning a diamond card or a diamond QoWatt NFT, that is what truly gives value to people, is that label. At the end of the day, people want to have I got a platinum card, or NFT, I'm sorry. And I think that's a different way of going about it, and I think that's a very smart way of going about it. Now, scrolling down here, the NFT ownership, the NFT seats will be minted by the investors, paying its corresponding QWT price. The minting process will be opened until the max supply of NFTs is reached, and there will be a secondary market to allow investors to swap back their NFT to QWT tokens. The secondary resale will have an 8% royalty fee, 5% for burning wallet, and 3% for staking rewards wallet. So again, they're actually allowing you to swap your NFTs for QWT tokens if you so desire that. And then lastly, you can stake the NFT for earning rewards from the success of the QoWatt, and daily rewards are split equally across each tier, 20% in each tier, and as higher the tier has less seats, you get more of a multiplier, and that's definitely incentivizing holding these NFTs in the first place. Now, they do have a lot of other stuff here. I don't want to drag the video too long, but I'm going to gloss over them. You guys can check it out if you guys want to. So they have extra benefits for users of charging stations. They have dynamic supply backed by real business results. They talk about the governance on the QoWatt decentralized autonomous organization. So at a standstill here, what basically this means is, depending on the kind of NFTs that you own, you actually have more votes. So a person who has a diamond seat has 81 votes compared to someone who just has a bronze vote. So imagine how much of that voting leverage you have by just owning that certain NFT, and that will definitely jack up the price of that NFT if you would like to sell it. Token utilities on here as well. It's not only a funding token, it is the engine of the QoWatt project growth, and they pretty much get in depth with it, what the tokenomics is here, and very, very lucrative coin. I honestly, I'm going to give you my verdict at the end of the video, but I'm very excited to actually be covering this because they have a lot of cool stuff going on. The only way to buy an NFT staking / DAO seat will be using QWT tokens, so you need these tokens to buy that. Initially, QWTs will only be available through an exclusive presale organized in several phases, like the one that they're in now. So this is their initial token distribution. You can pause the video and look at it if you want. Token presales, again, there are in 10 phases of the presales. Each phase will be open for a maximum of 14 days. I believe they're on pre-sale 2. So again, make sure you guys get in if you guys would like to get some. Now they say here that the price of the token in each phase of the pre-sale will be partly linked to the price that the EGLD had 48 hours before the launch of the relevant phase, and then a hybrid pricing system will be used for each new phase, taking into account the EGLD and euro prices in effect during the previous pre-sale phase. So that's something to take into consideration. They have hypotheses here, and I won't really get into detail with, but you do have sustained passive income with their yearly QWT reward generation rate that they are trying to implement with passive holding of the NFTs. And then you have their supply model, their burning minting mechanisms, 8-year supply plan, how they want it to make kind of pretty much a deflationary token, as you guys can see for the supply here dropping. And token details, specifics here, more token details, the name, the symbol, the decimal. So again, you have this all here if you would like to view that. And then again, the team we've covered, outlook. So this is kind of their roadmap. Their launch cycle is now. They're in the, again, early stages of this. So if you guys would like to get in, make sure you guys do so. Now that pretty much covers the white paper. Very extensive. I didn't like to gloss over the last part of the video, but I don't want to drag the video too long. What's my opinion? What's my verdict? I'm going to buy some. This is an opportunity of a lifetime here. What they're trying to do, what they're wanting to accomplish. The team looks like competent individuals. They have a pretty extensive roadmap. They have an extensive pre-sale phase, pretty much how they're doing it. They have, a white paper that really is fleshed out and is trying to solve problems for people. And for me personally, I'm resonating with this. The European Union is pushing this sustainable energy. They're in France based, I believe, and they're going to be pushing sustainable. They want to build the infrastructure. They have a plan starting from 1 to 2 kind of units and then building up to 600 in the next 10 years. So they do have a lot of ambitious goals, and I want to be a part of that. I'm going to buy some. Now, I'm not saying this is financial advice again for you guys to go buy, but this is an opportunity, and I'm going to take that opportunity. Maybe you guys should as well. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this video. What do you guys think of the QoWatt token? Hopefully this was very informative. If I made any mistakes, just correct me in the comments below. But I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.